You are watching PR English Shorthand Dictations YouTube channel.
This is English Shorthand dictation number 399 and the dictation speed is 120 words per minute. Ready? Start. Honorable Chairman, Sir, on behalf of myself as well as my party, it is my duty to express my thanks to the Honorable President for her speech that has been delivered in the Parliament. I must thank the Honorable President not for the veracity and content of the speech, but for her tolerance and patience to accept the contents of the documents that have been approved by the Cabinet headed by Mr. Narendra Modi. Sir, whatever be the veracity of the document that has been tabled in the House after the address delivered by the President, it has been defeated as a judicial and democratic process. The President's address claims as if the government were enjoying the majority third time. I do not know about the mathematics that was taught to them and gave them the courage to claim in the House that by having a numerical strength of 240, they are enjoying the majority third time. Sir, contrary to the numerical strength that has been allotted to them, this government wanted to say again through the president that the majoritarian rule in terms of religion headed by Prime Minister Modi has to be permitted. Sir, I am not able to understand the utterances of the Prime Minister. In the same house, the Prime Minister claimed that BJP will reach 370 seats and with alliance partners it will reach 400 seats. Now, the number has tumbled down to 240 seats. The promise that has been made by the Prime Minister has not been fulfilled by the people of India. Being fully aware that the number is tumbled down and the promise has been negatived by the people of India, how can the Prime Minister have the moral and political courage to say this through the President of India that the government is enjoying majority? That itself is bogus on the part of this government. Sir, I am coming to the point which relates to the Election Commission of India. People have seen the emergency. What is the difference between the emergency and the Modi rule? I can clearly say that there were violations for which the then Prime Minister Srimati Indira Gandhi regretted many times. Even an explicit apology has been made by the leader. That is the leadership. It is true that there was a police access and freedom of the press was curtailed. People were arrested under Maintenance of Internal Security Act. The excess that had been done by the Congress government had been admitted and regretted later by Indira Gandhi, the same Prime Minister, and she came to power again. So, the apology that had been tendered by the then Prime Minister had been accepted by people, and again, people elevated her to the Prime Minister's office. They won more than 300 seats. Again, I would salute my beloved brother, the leader of opposition, Mr. Rahul Gandhi. This government wanted to do anything, either through the President of India or, unfortunately, through the Speaker's chair. That is the problem. Sir, this is a totalitarian and authoritarian government which did not pay attention to the fundamental rights enshrined in the Constitution. You cannot equate the emergency with this government because this government is implementing fascism. What is meant by fascism? Any discrepancy, any lawlessness, or any violation can happen universally without caste, without race, without religion. This government targeted minorities, non Hindus, tribals, and Dalits in the name of majoritarian religion. So, the only thing is that authoritarian laws can be rectified and repealed later, and the loss can be compensated. If they take it for granted, the Modi government will not come to power. The loss is irreparable to the nation. Sir, I am proud to say that I have come from a land which is known for Dravidian ideology. The ideology was proposed and propounded by Periyar, which was later protected by our late chief ministers, and it is still being patronized by the present chief minister, Dr. Stalin. The Dravidian ideology in Tamil Nadu rightly rejected the fascism of BJP in the past elections. My honorable colleague said that wherever Mr. Modi went, the seats were lost. You can count some seats because in some of the places the BJP won. But our case is nothing like that. He came to our state 8 times, but he got 0 seats. What does it mean? Whatever be the celebrations, whatever be the assurances, whatever be the long promises that have been made through this parliament, they are not acceptable to the people of Tamil Nadu. It has happened not once but twice. Sir, when I am extending my gratitude to my party and its leader and the people of Tamil Nadu for the decision that has been rendered, I wish to state that I am equally grateful to the people of Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Punjab, and Haryana. I am saying it because they wanted to divide North and South. But I think it is a good and positive sign which started from Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Punjab, and Haryana. And now there will be no more division between North and South. Politically, we are going to be united, and ultimately, the Constitution is going to be protected at least in the near future. So, to that extent, I express my thanks to the people of Uttar Pradesh. Sir, I have read the President's address that has been delivered by the Honorable President. The President's address stands on two folds. First, they wanted to create an artificial trust which they think the people are having upon Mr. Modi and his government. Second, which is strange to me and which they are claiming to the world, is that the Constitution is not a mere document for internal administration. It is a new thing. The Constitution is not for mere internal administration because the Constitution mentions about the Supreme Court. It mentions about the Parliament. It mentions about the Assembly. It mentions about the Election Commission of India. It mentions about the Public Service Commission. These are all for the internal administration. The President's address is very clear. I am surprised. The Constitution is not only for mere administration but also for bringing in public consciousness and upholding the sovereignty of this country.